Warning, this podcast contains language not suitable for children and some adults.
Now comes my least favorite part of the story. But not to worry, friends, I will have what is mine soon enough. So, I gave her the power to do what she asked, and what a bloody sight it was. She took her time, and the deaths that day rivaled any sacrifice offered to me before. And when they were all dead, oh, then she finally realized what she had done and what the price I demanded was. All I asked for was the soul of her beloved. Now you might be thinking, Velish, that doesn't sound like too steep of a price for the power to destroy one's enemies, and I would be inclined to agree with you. But we are reasonable beings. That fucking witch was not. She realized what I asked and turned my own power against me. She stole the body and soul of the Wanderer and hid from me. For over 3,000 years I've been looking. But I finally found what is rightfully mine. I will descend to the earth myself to collect his soul. But she owes me interest. And I will have her soul as well. Now.
Come along for the ride of your life.
3, 2, 1, go.
Are we? Is that a new thing now, or no longer
Hello,
having the
we've
intro?
been doing
And welcome to Oops.
Well,
We
you asked
Broke
me to
the
do that last
Multiverse.
time.
Oh, okay. I just meant like
Oh, sorry. You told me to count you off last time, so I just kind of assumed that
did do it last
that
you
helped
did
you.
do it last time. Yeah.
I just assumed it helped you.
He's a
Oh no, I like the like early morning banter between us. You know, where we talk shit and talk about our farts, and then we start the episode with a hello and welcome to another episode of Oops, we broke the multiverse. I'm your host, Anthony O'Neill. Across the table from me is the other Anthony Gabba. He's our keeper for this evening as we play Monster of the Week.
Rawr.
Angie.
To his immediate left is our art director and delegator of art, Miss Ann.
To her husband, because none of us can draw.
Oh,
Downward
fuck.
movement, for sure. We've
Yeah.
established.
Shit rolls downhill.
The most talented person in any room she walks into, it's Anne-Marie Cruz.
Thank you.
Across the table from her is our website designer, our manager, our shopkeeper, the one who keeps us on pace and on track. It's Sean
Whether they like it or not.
We do not. And our our special guest for this evening again is Anthony Gabba's brother, Jake.
Well, hi, everybody.
Sunshine.
Wrong character. Shit.
Well, that's Stan.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm depressed.
Hey, guys. How you doing? That's a little
Love it. If you want to know what that's about, go to our Patreon, because that's the only way you're going to hear it.
Or you can go right to our website at www.oopswebrokethemultiverse.com.
I mean, if it's like not too much
Oh my
trouble,
God,
you
we
know,
both
like
ought to do that. Yeah, that's great.
if it's like not too much trouble for you guys, you know, it's no biggie.
You can hear me. I'm awesome.
And who are you, disembodied voice?
Oh,
He already said I'm your
pretty
host,
sure
Anthony
Anthony
O'Neill.
O'Neill, yeah.
That's all he does.
No,
That's literally all I do.
I
have ideas. I have ideas according to her thing. This is my brain baby, but I don't do anything else.
Well, no, you're
I
the
was just
voice.
like,
You're the
hey,
voice.
All right, thanks, voice.
This
You're
is
the
my
voice.
idea, and you guys went, okay, we'll design everything else and make you look really, really good.
Build around it.
Thank you.
he posts on social media and comments backs or deletes the junk of the social medias.
That's what I'm saying. He's the voice, or he's the 5-year-old, and we're the Legos.
I think that
Can I be a,
We're all like trying to puzzle that piece together.
I think
We're
that
the Craggle that holds his fucked up Lego designs together.
actually in some instances, I think that I'm the Legos and you guys are the adults going in to search your child's room.
I literally
I be a
step
race
on you
car?
a couple times.
Yeah,
Ah,
step
fucking
on me.
Anthony.
I want to be a race car.
So last time on episode 7.
Oh, oops, we broke the
He wanted to do it.
How did 2 drinks
That
do
was
this
me,
to us?
jerk. I know, we're fucked. Episode 5 times 2.
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
Sorry,
Calling
take
it.
that again,
All right,
Anthony.
ready? 1, 2.
So last time, things got a little bit exciting.
Splish splash, we kicked some ass.
Hell yeah, you did. Well, one of you did.
I chewed a leg.
Did nothing.
So last time, you guys went through the portal into a magical land of luminous red snow and ice and some crazy 5-moon sky with no stars. Where are you? I don't know. It's not like I wrote the story.
Don't you? Where's
Oh, I
this
guess I
going?
do.
Who's driving this bus?
Then you guys wandered into the forest and fought the mighty Ankylosaurus Rex. And by fight, I mean you guys chopped off its leg and then Pity killed it.
Who was very angry.
Yes, that's what I was looking for.
Okay, we've had 2 of those. That's it.
Someone else is getting angry.
You're about to see me get angry.
And you are still on your quest to get to the castle to find whatever magic device is set up to trap Velish.
Quickly.
Quickly, yes, because you are running out of time. And you guys puzzled out that before Helena was taken, time in this world moves faster. Go, Speed Racer, go.
What a good device to make us move fast. All right, so the beast is dead, and now we sally forth through the forest. Crash is going to turn back into Simon, having had a meal of a leg of an angry beast.
Do you still have some skills in your teeth?
No.
Yeah, because you did take a big old helping and eat some of it.
Yeah.
You
No,
definitely tore apart.
Simon
like some-
kind of changes back. He transforms back into Simon, right? And then he goes over to a tree, puts his palm on it, leans over and... I'll just be a minute, guys. I'm going pee like a man does in the forest. It's fine. Don't look over here.
He's never peed like a man one day in his life. Someone go check on him.
I agree about this art. Pop, pop. That I mean, like,
Sounds like he's got.
how awkward would it be to wake up, like wake up from this thing and like have like a big old food baby in your tummy?
Fucking Simon's life, right?
Is Crash in your head scream like, that's perfectly good food.
He's like, oh, look at this little bitch. He can't handle his fish. Oh, wait, nobody can hear me.
Simon, if you're making that sound while you're peeing, it's probably actually more of a kidney stone.
All right, let's make our way through this forest.
I've been walking this whole time.
Yeah.
Just left him
Thanks.
behind.
Simon's like doing that zip up and running through the snow. And then crashes. Oh, look, it does steam up. Look at that. That's pretty rad.
So as you exit the strange forest with the red trees, everything's red.
I feel like we can talk and walk at the same time as we're going towards the castle.
Yes, you can.
Great. So
Would you like to talk while you walk before I make you enter the castle?
I mean, shouldn't you talk about the?
Oh, yeah, you guys can
the
talk about the
hologram about
hologram.
how like what is it? The hologram just pretty much just told us like, help us, you're our last hope. Blah blah blah. Star Trek.
Is it on loop?
They Princess Leia'd us.
Yeah.
So they didn't have captions.
You stole my joke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is it on loop?
I set it
Yeah.
up for Simon.
Okay, so after Simon puked, peed in quotations. You notice he didn't catch right up with you guys because you guys started walking. He's actually filming it, and he lets it go through its whole thing again and films it, and then he's like running back up to you, and it's one of those like camcorders that folds out the screen where you
Right.
can preview, and he like claps that close. He's like, "You guys, you don't even know anybody else super stoked about what we just saw."
I didn't catch a word of that. Do you have subtitles there, Simon?
I do. For all the listeners know I do. Just read the bottom of your screen and you can understand me. Anyway, that was awesome. Whatever device, that technology does not exist. That is a precursor, perhaps an R2 or an R1D1, right? Because it's not an R2D2 yet, but that was a hologram. We saw a hologram.
Yes.
Right?
I've been meaning to ask you about that. Speaking of subtitles, did you catch a word of that Hologram. Program.
It's,
Holla, holla, ha.
it's not a mammogram. But no, yeah,
not
that's
what I said.
exactly what he's talking about, the holographic gram. And it said,
Aiden's putting his hand to his head. He's like face palming.
I can't wait for Star Trek.
It's going to go well.
The porno deck? Is that what it's called?
no, so what he's nerding over right now is the same thing that we just talked about, how they're like, hey, we need to get the rings and get Bellish, because apparently he's the same astronaut, whatever, that went through the wormhole and is now here.
Don't even get me started on the rings. Oh my God.
5 rings to rule them all.
He came.
Yeah.
Hearing your voice do it. He's like, yes, exactly. Good job. Good job. And he's like, looks in a daze at you.
I look over to Papa. I'm like, being stuck in the car with you for many road trips and hotel rooms and sharing DVD sections. Yes. We do enjoy that together. Yes.
Crash comes in. Now's your chance. Grab her by the puss. Honk those titties. What are you doing?
And then I realize I'm falling behind Papa. I'm like, oh shit. God damn it.
She got to walk quickly to keep up with a 70-year-old man on this quest to rescue a kidnapped woman.
The guy power walking in the mall right now.
My grandma used to do that. Oh, off topic. Fuck.
So, all right. So anyway, he shakes it off, and yeah, he's like, "Yes, I concur with Hazel. That is what we heard. So, once was human or humanoid or something was normal once."
So originally I thought we'd have to take the rings back into our world to vanquish him, but since this is actually his home world, maybe we don't even have to travel back and we just activate the rings here.
Aiden, do you know anything about these rings?
That's about all I know. Okay. I'd say Hazel's pretty on the nose right there.
Okay. Let's
Especially
keep walking quickly.
That's what Helena said to us.
We've been walking
We
quickly
activated.
and talking.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Not
you're
as
walking
quickly
and
as
talking.
Pop,
I'm walking and
who's
talking.
out in front of the pack.
Walkie-talkie.
You better not check that guy. He's hitting on your girl. He's not. Stop it.
As you exit the forest, you look across a more or less blank snowfield. The trees are gone. There's hardly any rocks. You don't see any monsters or figures milling about, kind of like you did when you saw the picture before you guys went into the portal. You can see that the pathway up to the castle has been destroyed. But if you look off to the right of where you're walking, there is a cave that leads underneath.
The castle?
Underneath the castle.
A cave that leads underneath the castle.
King in the castle. King in the castle.
Should we go into that cave? I feel like that was a plot device set in front of us to go in.
I feel like we should probably split the party and one goes up and one goes down.
What do you mean? There's two? You never split the party in two.
Wow,
If there's
you picked
four,
that up. Good job, Balthazar.
if there's 4 of us, you always split the party into 4s.
I go down. I always go down.
I'm going the opposite way here.
again. Don't you fucking let him get away with that shit.
I've been a cradle robber for over 200 years. I'm not going to stop now. He can go by himself.
Do you guys think that from space, because this is all red, that this planet looks like Yavin 4 from A New Hope? No, but crickets. Okay. Yes, I'm good with the cave.
Yemenites? Like,
Yavin 4. It's a planet that... Never mind.
The one from Luke? Where he was
The
born?
one from Luke.
You know, with the one with Luke and he's got the blue milk farm?
like the one
That's
from
Tatooine. Yavin 4 is the planet that the Death Star was parked at right before the attack on the Death Star in A New Hope.
I thought you meant the ones that are from like the Masonic
Hoth.
Temple.
It's Hoth.
Yes, but this is red snow. But I like that you made that connection.
Also, that movie was only like 4 or 5 years ago.
No, A New Hope is the first film in the 70s.
Oh, I thought you guys had moved past that and we're talking about the new one where, like, when they kicked the sand, it was turning red.
No,
sorry.
Oh,
No,
no.
sorry.
I thought about that before,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
no.
Okay, sorry. I
Yavin 4's a big
imagined a
red planet.
disconnect somewhere.
Yeah, it's
My
okay.
bad.
No, this is my version of nagging on Simon.
I was like, blue milk? Blue milk? That just did the blue milk. That movie's not out yet.
They had blue milk way before that movie.
No, they did. It took me a minute.
So Crash will come in and be like, oh, good job correcting her, but you didn't call her a bitch. All right, so let's head to the cave.
Okay, so as you get closer to the cave, the outer portal looks almost man-made. It looked like it was chiseled out of some stone that the bedrock that the castle's sitting on, and there's even a door affixed to it.
To the cave?
Yes, but any farther in, it's pitch black, so you will need something to light your way.
Simon runs up and he goes, "Speak, friend, and enter."
Oh, God.
Friend. Nothing.
Is there a version of you that's quiet?
Oh, wow. Simon, it's okay. It's fine. But I do need something light. So do we have flashlights, or I have only my lighter, so it means we could light a torch? Or wait, let me rub this blue crystal thing. And I rub it like it's a genie lamp. Does it glow any brighter?
No.
Don't watch, Simon.
It glows a little bit, but not enough that you can't use it as
watching.
a light source.
Bitches. All right, I'm going to need a stick, and I have some oil.
Offer her yours.
I have natural oils and alcohol in my fanny packs for
Well,
spells.
we're still at the
Oh, yeah.
exit of the forest, so we could just grab a stick and light it on fire, and boom.
All right, I'm gonna need some clothes or something. Someone rip off their stuff. I'm barely wearing enough to keep me warm.
This is corduroy.
Aiden, give me some of your old clothes. They're tattered already.
Magic Woman, you can't make a fire without natural resources.
See, I told you he's in on your game. He's nagging her harder than you puss.
You can't snap your fingers and make a fire or something.
I have fire bolts and missiles, and I also have frost or ice, which I don't think will help me here.
I'm cold. Ice bolt. Brr.
So out of character, I don't see anything on my little instructions saying that I had produced just continuous fire. I'm really used to D&D spells where I have it. So
We did say before one of us had a lighter for the bong or something.
I have a lighter.
Yeah, okay. Well, you got a lighter, so you can light your...
Hey, what?
Yeah,
We can't light wet wood though. Whatever.
Cast a spell and dry it.
I don't.
Your spells do anything?
Crash comes in. He's like, "Tell her she's more useless than your last girlfriend."
You didn't have
another girlfriend.
the fucking pie.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, never mind. I found I want to use some sanitary pads on this twig and this little torch and make myself a little torch this way.
Very ingenuitive.
Thank you.
Yes. Do you want some assistance?
I'm actually I'm like, oh, thanks. He's seen that I'm pretty smart despite only my magical abilities that he knows I'm just a fucking junior at.
Can't fly.
So anyways, so then I cast I just light it on fire. That's it.
Everybody, I just want to...
Now I have a torch. And I go to open the door.
It's a tampon torch.
It's
Next
sanitary.
sticker.
No, it's
It's your damn porch.
it's not tampons. It's the pads that go panty liners that go.
Tampons still.
It's a tampon.
There's still tampons,
It's a torch.
but
It's a tampon.
no
torch.
tampons goes inserted into the vagina, and then pads go onto.
I understand
the
how
underwear.
they work. I was just saying they're both called tampons, aren't they?
No, it's called
No.
pads.
Oh, okay.
and
No,
tampons.
Sean Cruz. Let's
Hi.
explain this to you.
There's a little Simon in me, obviously.
Anyway,
Simon and all
so
of us.
you MacGyver a torch.
Yeah.
Yep, torch is lit.
So really quick, everybody. Helena said
I'm
nothing.
gonna call for aid.
And you're the derailer in episode 5.2.
3.
4.
So everybody, Helena. I just want to remind everyone. Helena said nothing about a cave. Before we delve deeper, are we sure we want to go in here?
That is a good point.
You literally just said you only go down.
That is
Listen,
also a
I
good
make
point.
I make suicide jokes all the time. You really gonna take me seriously about that?
Honestly, we only met Helena for 5 minutes. She didn't tell us our whole life story now, did she?
But she did say how to defeat Velish.
I think we move forward with the cave.
Yes.
My opinion.
She didn't give us much information besides go into the castle, throne room, rings of power, put the stone on the rings of power, vanquish Velish.
I know. I'm just saying, why derail it if we have a straightforward shot to the goal?
Don't.
Why
It's-
explore? a
the
cave
path
real
is obviously
quick?
destroyed. And
Because you keep her put it there. That's why we're going in.
Pop Pop's gonna open that door and head on in like a baby.
So I'm next to Papa Up, and Papa goes into the cave.
Thank you.
So inside, once you open the door, you can see that it's a long tunnel leading towards a spiral staircase, but it's pretty far back there.
Spiral going up or down?
Up.
Good question.
And as you're walking in towards the staircase, the first part of the hallway, there are these odd-shaped skeletons chained to the wall, and they are all looking directly at you.
Like odd shape, like they're not humanoid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are they bigger than us? Or like smaller than us? Or
How do we know they're looking at us if they don't have eyes?
All their heads are turned towards your direction.
As we move, do they keep moving with us?
Yes.
And they say hello.
I have a boner.
Bone joke.
Do they seem unthreatening?
They are making no threatening moves. They are just watching you.
I think we should read a bad situation. What do
Is
you
there
think?
any weapons near them?
She's
No.
getting a lot for free right now.
I'd take what I want.
Yeah, I'm like, keep going then.
You read a bad situation, I'll investigate this mystery.
All right, I'm gonna read a bad situation.
Well, we're not going to do one after the other.
Keeper says, "Teacher, teacher."
I rolled first.
Yours is worse.
It's
That means
really
he gets
not.
experience.
Plus. Okay, well, you do you.
Okay.
Pikachu.
I investigate this mystery. 8. All right, so what are these skeletons going to do if we go up the staircase?
They're just going to watch you as you walk down the hallway.
Cool. Mystery solved, guys. Let's just go up the staircase.
Aiden's like a little paranoid. He's like walking, like jolting back and forth to see if they're following him. He's like,
That is a paranoid person's nightmare, isn't it?
yeah.
I think it's just the
Like,
wind.
stop.
Pop's going to get right past the skeletons, walking all confidently like the big peacock he is.
Simon is like right in step with you, right behind you, just trying to get through this as quickly as possible.
Swear to God, if you give me a flat tire,
Totally does.
one more flat tire, and I'll shave you.
Aiden's still going for it, but he's still like trying to dodge their vision and shit.
Oh yeah.
So as you keep walking down the hallway past the skeletons, you get to some what look like jail cells, very large jail cells, and each cell has multiple more skeletons chained to the bars, and they are also watching you, but they seem to be whispering, "Get out while you can," over
They have
and
no
over.
tongues.
And
Oh my God!
They also have
fucking
no
imagination.
Hazel, are you picking up any kind of magical energies here?
I am, and I believe it is a trap set by Valish, so that way we don't get any closer to the things that he wants us to avoid. So he doesn't want us near the rings. He's going to set up some fake little booby traps or little warnings to ward off some people.
What if these are the people that was on that little holotape CD?
Yeah, based on the broken hologram, we don't actually know what they look like. So yes, that's a good assessment. So Simon replays the video for you guys. Not that Balthazar cares. He's walking right
Does
through.
it have subtitles?
Yeah. But he's like, listen to this, and he replays that part, and he's like, so this actually could be that original castle. So the souls trapped in here, obviously a byproduct of that transformation. I guess that doesn't help us at all, but putting the puzzle together. Also, Sodomon. That's it. This is all way too familiar for me, guys. Remember that movie I showed you? No.
Saruman?
Yeah, we keep quoting Lord of the Rings.
I wasn't here. I didn't know. I'm so proud of you guys. You two ate it?
He wasn't.
Oh,
He's like,
okay, no, you
I just woke up.
2 out of 3 is pretty good.
If I was here, maybe.
I'm gonna show you if we survive this.
So
I'll
is
show it.
is there anything else in the prison cells?
No.
Nothing.
It was just these dead, sort of living skeletons giving you a warning.
Sally forth?
Let's sally forth.
Fuck
Atta
you,
boy.
skeletons, with a warning. I do what I want.
Yes.
Get me an arm to
wait,
chew
can
on.
There's nowhere to go but
gonna-
up, so
I'm gonna ask him, be like, why? I'm gonna ask the skeleton, see if they can respond to me.
They just keep repeating that over and over again.
Not so.
Last time I listened
right
to a
then.
skeleton with a warning, I didn't get into becoming a lawyer. Ally McBeal. 2002. That's probably the highlight. Yeah, cut that.
So Aiden's
That's
just
okay.
Aiden's just like, all right then. And he just walks on. All right. Don't respond to me then. Cool.
As you guys go up the spiral staircase, you can now see that is actually part of the castle, and the walls that you see now are made of stone, some sort of stone, and you can see built-in slits in the wall as you're climbing, and you can see outside, and you happen to notice that the 5 moons are getting closer and closer to an eclipse.
Did you know on Tatooine there's 2 suns? I have a little experience with this, guys. Just saying.
Jupiter has a couple moons on it.
That's less fantastical, but yes, you're right.
Well, it's real.
Deflated. Quit it with the nerd shit, moron.
And then as you guys climb up the stairs, you exit into a really messed up looking laboratory. There are specimen tanks filled with dead and decaying creatures of all shapes and sizes. There's wiring and paperwork littering the floor. There's dust and dirt. And you can see on the walls these strange mathematical calculations in a language you obviously don't know. But everything seems to wrap around to the back wall where you can see a crude drawing of 5 interlocked rings.
So Simon's gonna run up to the drawing because that's the only thing that makes sense. But he says, Hazel, do you think that these rings have to do with the moons?
Well, considering that he, I think, used these rings during an eclipse, and it's almost an eclipse again, I feel like he might just come full power again during the eclipse. So we need to get these rings activated before the full 5-moon eclipse.
Or we could have to do it during the eclipse. I don't know. Helena didn't really say much about that.
That's a good point. That's a good theory.
You
We
guys
either
need
have-
to do more pillow talk or something, like more communication. It's really important for a relationship. Open communication.
I mean, in fairness, they haven't slept together in over 3,000 years.
It's been a while since I've seen that fine woman.
Oh my god, dust off that pussy.
That's fine. Roll over, go to bed. That's what I do. Give her cat fare and fucking go to bed.
Is that why you're taking your sweet ass time rescuing her?
We're all taking our sweet ass time rescuing her right now.
I'm ready for action.
Boys, we have to understand what we're up against.
Yeah,
So
we're-
this conversation is productive, though I love how you're ready to just plow through this thing. You've shown us how strong you are. It's just, we gotta understand this drawing real quick. This could be the eclipse. We saw it outside the window. But he brings up a good point. Are we supposed to destroy them during the eclipse, or are they activated during the eclipse? That's
Yeah.
2 very different goals we have.
Well, how would you destroy it in the first place?
We don't even know yet. Or is that the trap we're looking for?
Well, look. Pop-Pop doesn't know this very well, but if you have a circle and she has like a big pointy thing, you put the big pointy thing through the circle. Oh yeah!
Helena said that we just have to go and activate it. She doesn't know how it works, but either way, we'll get there as soon as we can, hopefully before the eclipse. We'll try it before the eclipse. If it doesn't work, we'll try it during.
Hey Simon, are you looking at porn again or just stalking Hazel's MySpace? Because I could give you some alone time and some tissues.
Balthazar, let me just close this other window there. They're great. No, I stopped doing that after she blocked me. And I'm checking out this awesome new website I found for a podcast from the future.
The future, huh? Like Star Wars?
Well, no, it's no. It's Oops, We Broke the Multiverse podcast. They play tabletop role-playing games, you know, like D&D and so much more.
Well, nerd. Is it on the World Wide Web?
Very good, Balthazar. It's www.oopswebrokethemultiverse.com. And when I'm on it, I can check out their social media, I can check out links to the games they play, and there's a whole store with merch too. I'm gonna order this sweet Oops shirt for Dr. X.
That's probably a good idea. Dr. X is still pissed at you that you let Crash out and he ate his egg salad sandwich out of the work fridge that clearly had his name on it.
that was not my fault. Probably, but anyone can go to www.oopswebrokethemultiverse.com and scope it out.
Is that all we see on the wall?
That's
Or
my
just
great granddaughter.
Boom.
Are just the 5 crudely drawn rings?
And all the like super crazy math calculations
that we can't make out.
Right.
Okay. But we don't see like a little slot for like a stone or something like that?
No, it's not an Indiana Jones movie. puzzle.
So, Hazel, I think you're right. So in terms of the eclipse is bad, not how we trap him.
So we want to do it before the eclipse.
That's
what I'm getting from this.
Where's the rings?
In the
Yeah.
throne room, like Helena said.
So we should make our way towards the throne room.
Which way is that?
Well, let's look for directions on the map.
Are there any exits of this lab?
Yeah, there's a door that'll lead you onto the hallway.
Also, all these creatures are giving me the heebie-jeebies, all the jars and stuff. It's kind of disgusting.
I'm fascinated, and he is just recording everything.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. He's probably picking up some of the papers too.
He actually, yeah, he does pocket some papers and smaller like samples of things, and he's gonna wonder if it'll go through the portal or if it'll just turn to dust like Aiden's ankle.
It also smells terribly in here. Like, you'd think you'd have like bleach or something in here. Since it's a laboratory. Clean. But it's gross.
I agree.
We go forward to the door.
So as you exit the laboratory, you find yourself in a long hallway spotted with metal doors that all seem to be powered down or locked. But from behind them, you can hear scratches and faint screams.
So let's not open those.
There's a hall, and there are many doors.
Yeah, but they're all locked.
So we're going to leave those shut.
I agree, Aiden.
Yeah.
Just a wild guess out there.
Keep going.
Keep going past that door.
I mean, there has to be like a going to like the throne room. I'm sure it's gonna be like a bunch of open doors or hallways to easily access the throne room. Seems like
That is
maybe.
the main attraction.
And it's
so-
like maybe 2 big doors is what I would assume for a throne room to get into.
We're getting there.
So what do we
Let's-
see at the end of the hall?
So at the end of the hall, you see another spiral staircase that goes up again.
Let's take it.
Onward.
And as you guys climb the stairs, you get to the top, and it's the same thing. There's a long hallway full of locked doors, except one. The first one closest to you has a yellow light spilling out into the hallway.
What's at the end of the hallway? Is it another spiral staircase?
2 big doors.
Huh?
Dun, dun, dun.
Da-da-da.
So, let's discuss this in detail, in length.
I look through the peephole.
I need about 20 minutes of talking, and then we're good. No, I'm kidding.
I get on my knees and look through the peephole.
Wait, I thought the door was open.
For the yellow light?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that door's open. So you got
Shit. I get off
So
my
we
knees.
don't approach it yet. Yeah.
Is Simon just freaking
So, all right.
out?
All right, Balthazar, what's the plan here? Come on, spill it.
Well, there is one open door. We could see what's in there, or we could just press on to the throne room.
Oh, so should we investigate that?
Yeah, you go first.
I'll go first. Turn about the jaw. Opens the door.
the door that's open.
Yeah. Opens it all the way
Sure, we'll go with that.
so that people could get through it.
I kick down the door.
What does Colonel Balthazar see in this room?
Inside this room, you see a fogged glass dome in the middle, and that's where the yellow light is coming from. It seems to be one of the only things with power in this place. And inside, you see surgical tables. It looks like an anatomical or a surgical theater, and on every single table, there's probably about 24 tables, there is the remains of all sorts of different shape and sized creatures, assumingly have been dissected and studied at some point in time.
Not really giving it much thought, Simon runs up with the camcorder to examine
That
each and
is
every body.
disgusting.
Yep.
It is fascinating.
You know, Colonel Balthazar Tiberius Foster doesn't have many regrets. Opening this door would be one of them. Let's move on to the throne room.
wait.
Well, throne room.
So inside there's like a little dome thing with the yellow light inside it.
Yeah.
Can we see what's projecting yellow light, or is it just yellow light that we see inside that little dome?
It's just yellow light.
It's
Is
like
it
a
like
lamp.
magic or electricity?
Powered electricity.
Is this dome removable?
I just think of it like a like a fogged bedroom light.
Yeah.
Fogged
Oh,
glass.
oh,
I
yeah,
gotcha.
mist,
I
yeah,
thought it was
fogged
like
glass.
on a podium or something, and like
Oh no, sorry. It's like a big dome on the ceiling. It's fogged glass and it's projecting the yellow light.
Oh,
and it
okay.
seems to be the only thing that's powered in this room.
How old are these bodies? Are they like totally rotted, or are they?
I mean, there's no flesh bone or there's no flesh or sinew left.
bones
That's just
or-
bones, and even the bones are heavily decayed.
Oh, okay.
Like if Simon was to touch one, it would turn to dust immediately.
He does.
It turns to dust immediately.
so I take it these skeletons aren't looking at us.
No. And then mind control spores go up your nose.
Oh God!
And Velish comes out. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself.
And then we all die.
So begrudgingly, Simon follows everyone out the door and back into the hall.
Colonel Balthazar heads towards the double doors.
As you get to the end of the hallway, you come upon these enormous double doors. They're about 15 foot tall and 12 foot wide. Like, they're not meant for giants, but a little bigger than humans. And then as you open the doors and go inside, you can see that it looks just like a throne room. There is a throne made out of onyx with gold inlay. There are braziers lit all around in a circle, and they're lit.
Hold on.
Can I help you?
Braziers?
Braziers.
Braziers.
Braziers?
Brazers.
Fucking fire pits.
Braziers.
Braziers. That's straight up a bra.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Oh, Simon.
All right, flaming titties.
And on the throne sits a white statue, but it's weird because it's changing form and shape, something akin to what Velish does with themselves. All around the room there are lit braziers, and somehow they are alight with white colorless fire. And then you can also see another set of double doors that you would assume is the exit, like an outside wall to get out of the castle. And the statue has an arm. The arm is laying off to the side of the throne, and in the palm you can see the 5 crystal rings
Ah,
On the statue?
on the statue.
Is this statue moving more than just changing shape? And
No, it's not moving. It's just
It doesn't look like it
how
has
I
life.
describe Velish with the multi faces and body types. That it's just constantly changing.
right, but it doesn't look alive or anything.
No.
All right, so you want to go first?
I was just gonna react.
Yeah, you go first. All right, ready?
Guys, it's the 5. If the
And that's why you didn't get to go first.
Hey, it's been nice. It's been nice doing the podcast. guys.
We
I'll see you
loved
later.
it, but you know it got real fast.
Just go for you now. I'm
Go
not
for
even
Go
doing
for
it anymore.
Do it.
Guys, it's the 5 rings.
Where?
Oh my God! Oh jeez!
It wasn't a big thing I had.
I'm
It was just
sorry.
like, wow, there they are.
I think what would be funny is if we both say the same thing at the same time.
ready? Practice.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh
Guys, it's the 5 rings.
Jesus, no.
Yeah. Hold on. What did you say?
Instant
I said, oh my God.
regret.
You said,
Okay, I
Guys,
can
it's
do it,
5
my guy.
rings. Guys, it's 5 rings.
Guys,
Ready?
go.
But don't yell.
All right.
All right, ready?
Hmm.
All right. Guys,
Guys,
it's
the
the
5
5 rings.
Nope.
Jinx.
Jinx.
Don't add a nope.
One more time. Try it.
All right.
This is for all the marbles. If you guys can't do it on this
did
try,
his
it's not going in.
I always have like a default to
you
go to
do
your
my
voice.
voice?
I don't know why. Yeah, I always.
Because that's how you see it.
Dude.
I'll do your voice. I'll be
Like,
dang, it's 5 rings, y'all.
Last try.
It's just an outtake, okay?
All right.
Well, I'll be a son of a hound dog.
All right.
That's 5 rings.
1, 2, 3.
Guys, it's 5 rings. Oh my God, that's my line. Shit. He's right. I'm right. We're both right. There's the rings.
But it's in his hand, their hands? Their hands.
Should I grab it?
Okay, so I didn't see Velish
It's
as Simon, so you guys would only be the ones to be able to point out it's moving like Velish.
and it looks like Velish, but doesn't look like Velish because Velish doesn't look like Velish because Velish just changes.
Well, what do you mean? Like he that thing doesn't seem to settle on a form.
Neither did Velish when we saw him.
That's incredible. Starts looking at the video, like rewinding the tape, hoping that Crash got it. And it's a lot of just Crash licking his own balls.
He can do
God
that.
damn it!
Like that's
Who's
some
recording it?
flexibility.
Crash is like,
Oh, I forgot that thing was on my head. Yeah, sorry.
Good thing I stopped you from kissing him, huh, Hazel?
When was that?
Why didn't he feel the fucking nasty hairs in his mouth? And, like Simon just kind of pulls one out at that moment, like, oh my god, that's what that was.
It wasn't a skill. It was one of his own
It
hairs.
was the fucking hair.
I am concerned though, because it is kind of like sitting there moving. Like, is that like an animatronic or like I don't know. What kind of,
Hologram? No.
somebody throw something at it.
I will. I'll
But the
throw
rings-
myself at it and go grab the rings. So Colonel Balthazar walks up, all cocky and headstrong. He's got the libido of a 16-year-old kid. And just takes all the rings off.
So as soon as you take the rings off, the statue's hand starts to crumble to dust.
See, I just defeated Velish.
I feel like
And I
that's
got
a
all the rings.
good sign.
Good job, Sonic.
YOLO! Look at this guy.
And as the statue keeps turning to dust, it's like starting at the fingertips and working all the way up, then you start to feel the castle rumble. And you can hear chunks of stone hitting the ground and metal squealing.
Should we leave? I think we should leave.
What is our quickest exit?
Well, there's these other double doors.
There's a convenient door right there. I wouldn't build a throne room with entry right to it, but here we are.
Did Helena say we had to assemble the rings with the stone in the throne room, or just get the rings from the throne room?
She doesn't really know how they work. She just knows
okay.
that you have to present this power stone to them. But they're all interlinked. They're not separate.
Right. I was just making sure that we leave. It's not gonna like fuck up.
Oh,
We were
no.
supposed to put 'em
I couldn't
somewhere in the
remember.
castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it had to be done in the throne room.
You're supposed to put them up your ass.
Oh, wow.
The 5 clock rings.
Untangle
these
them
are-
with your anus.
These
And
are
then the
rings, not-
stone goes up the butt. I assume
anal
Colonel
use.
Balthazar is the man for this mission.
Joke's on you. It's been Big Gay Al's Big Gay Adventure the whole time.
All right, let's go out these double doors right here. Perfect plot hook to get us to escape
I am
safely.
hustling close to pop up there, and I'm like, still got my torch, and I'm fumbling for my crystal. I'm like, I don't know, just throw it at it or touch it at some point. Just getting it ready.
I turn to, I kind of get this realization on my face, and I turn to Aiden and go, was this part of your premonition?
I saw
Are
so
you
little.
fucking with me?
I saw,
I'm pretty gullible.
I saw so little. All I saw was darkness and then the rings, and they enlarged, and then I saw darkness again. It was very short.
Okay,
I
well,
just
let's
know
get
it's
out of
something
here.
bad.
But I mean, so far nothing bad. So let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I didn't say nothing about it. I didn't see nothing about the throne room, so yeah, let's get out of here.
All right. So we follow Balthazar, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Through the double doors.
So as you try to open the double doors, they fall forward, conveniently completing the gap and allowing you to run down the ramp back into the snowfield.
Perfect.
Wow, Balthazar, you are amazing.
I know, right? It's like every plot hook works out for me.
That was an Indiana Jones movie-like thing, and I just saw it.
Is there a boulder chasing us?
Yes, no. So the doors fall, allowing you a completed pathway just long enough to get across before the doors fall into the chasm. And now you are back in the open snowfield.
Simon is still just going, dun 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 dun, dun dun dun. Balthazar, that was amazing.
And if you look back, you can see the castle is just crumbling bit by bit, falling in on itself.
Recording.
Well, that's also a good sign, right?
Yes.
We all kind of look at each other like we are in real life. Like, is it?
Looking at Aiden like, you saw the future.
Don't look at me. I saw rings. That was it. I say put the power stone to the rings and see what the fuck happens.
Power to the metal.
Let's put the power to the metal.
Stone. The stone you have.
As I hold it up, like it's been in my hand this whole time.
I'm so sorry.
Yes. This one.
Yeah, I'll hold the stones. You put the little power thingy in the middle of the stones.
So,
I-
according to Aiden, the rings
Yeah.
get really big. So be prepared to have some big rings in your hand.
That fits.
Sure.
Fits me.
All right, guys. I don't know what's going to happen besides it's going to get big. So just be prepared. Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking
We're
over.
with you, Hazel.
Prepare for it to get big.
All right. So I tried to muster up I'm like, maybe I need my magic or something. I don't know. Think of some incanting sweet magic things in your head. Right.
That did work for the first time.
Yeah. So I try to focus on my arcane abilities as I put the stone to the rings, which probably will do nothing.
It does nothing.
Knew it.
What about inside the ring? She gotta fish
Nothing.
it.
Nothing you try works.
Okay, we gotta go back to.
It's not time to use the trap yet.
I spit on it and rub the stone on
You guys are trying to activate a trap when there's nothing to trap.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Cool. So
I think this is not working. Not because of my magical abilities at all, but I think maybe this trap
I think
has nothing to trap. So
I think Velos needs to be here for us to trap him.
So how
can
do we
you call
shove
him
it?
a cell phone?
sucks.
Yeah, let me dial him up real quick.
Well, doesn't
Starts
he want
dialing on
your
the phone.
doesn't he want your soul? And now that you're here at his house destroying it,
I mean, you'd think, right?
he should just show up.
Right?
Hey, Velos, you out there?
Maybe if we say his name
It's me,
5
Margaret.
times.
Velos.
Velish.
So as you guys are standing there chanting Velish's name like a bunch of idiots, you hear Lloyd in the far distance, back where you came from, calling, "Hello, hello."
Lloyd.
Is it time for bed?
Wait, you guys, he's in the another dimension. He's trying to speak to us. Lloyd, we hear you. Do you, Lloyd? Can you hear us? Does this thing work 2 ways?
Get the fuck over here.
Wait, where are you?
Wow, he's being really forceful.
Where you came from?
Oh, through the forest?
To the fucking forest. There's fucking angy things in there.
Like that's a mile away from us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
We can hear him?
from a
It's
mile.
very quiet outside.
Besides
It's
the
snow.
screeching
Yeah.
and howls and the screams, right?
They show up once in a while. It's not like a constant thing. It's not an angry zoo.
We'll know when we hear the episode.
Colonel
what he
Balthazar with
adds.
the
Angry zoo planet.
Colonel Balthazar with the 5 rings is gonna start doing that slow walk or slow jaunt across the snow field towards the Lloyd, and you just hear that background sing that song that always plays when 2 people are running across the field towards one another. You know.
Don't you forget about me.
Nope.
Okay.
In the arms of an angel.
Nope.
All right, I'm just gonna
Nah,
hurry
that
this along
fucking
now.
went way worse.
As you all head back through the forest and towards Lord's voice, Lord.
Lord, is that you?
La Lloyd.
When you head back through the forest towards the portal, you can see Lloyd, and he's got some sort of staff, and he's holding the portal open. But as soon as you step towards it, another portal opens, and Helena flies out, lands up against a tree. Following that, Velish appears, very beaten and very angry, and he looks at you and says,
Give me the codex.
Thank you for listening to Oops, We Broke the Multiverse. Check out our website at oopswebroketheMultiverse.com. There you can find links to our social media. You can check out our store with our Oops merchandise and the link to our Patreon where you can subscribe to support our show and score free exclusive merch and listen to other subscriber-only episodes like A Blessed Day and others, as well as links to all the games that we playtest during the show. Our crew today is Anthony Gaba, who is our keeper, Anne-Marie Cruz, who played Hazel, Jake Summonshine, who played Aiden, Sean Cruz, who played Simon and Crash, and Anthony O'Neill, who played Balthazar.